Hey guys, Biolizard1 here, and I bring you my first NFE battle for the YouTube Pokemon Battling Federation, and this is an NFE battle against iosubmihaitza. This is a guy who is pretty new to YouTube, and yeah. I start off with my Libelle, who is my Yanma, and he starts off with a Piloswine. And I know Piloswine is usually packed with Ice Shard, and I decide to switch out here, and he predicts that very well because he uses the Stealth Rock. I go into my Blastoise, which is my Wartortle, and I just go for the Surf. He then goes into his Roselia, and I have really nothing against Roselia, so I just go for my Ninjapick, who is actually a pretty cool Pokemon here. And yeah, my Ninjapick gets paralyzed, and yeah, that will happen a lot in this game because Roselia will have like Stun Spore all over my field, paralyzing all of my Pokemon. You'll just see that. So Roselia is actually an OU Pokemon in the NFE tier, and that's pretty amazing because it's really good here. And I just decide to go for a Thunder Wave here, but I get the Parahex. So then I decide to go for a Confuse Ray, and luckily I don't get the Parahex this time, and he goes into his Hunter. And Hunters can really be a pain in the ass in NFE, so I just decide to paralyze him because Hunter is pretty fast, but my Ninjapick gets paralyzed itself, so yeah. I know that I will outspeed the Munchlax even though I am paralyzed, and I just go for the Thunder Wave here, and Munchlax gets the paralyzed as well. Then I decide to go for a Confuse Ray, but I get another Parahex, so yeah, that's like 3 and 5 attacks or so, but yeah. So I still want to get off the Confuse Ray, and actually at this point I was expecting a switch here, and I just went for another T-Wave, and he just goes for the for the Fire Punch, and I take it pretty well. I go for the Confuse Ray then, just thinking that if he switches out, then I just confuse anything that comes out, and yeah, he hits itself in confusion. So I just go for my Extra Sensory, hoping for a flinch or something. But he gets the first turn on confusion, and he goes through the Body Slam and finishes off my Ninjapick, so yeah. So now I go for my Blastoise because I really want to spin away the Stealth Rocks here, because otherwise I just can't switch into my Yanma, because the Stealth Rock will take its hit points to half. And yeah, I just go for a Rapid Spin, and I just go for my Meteor here, which is my Metang. And I don't want my Metang to get paralyzed, and I don't care if my Clefairy gets paralyzed, which is also called Frutella, just as my Clefable. So yeah, I just go for the Ice Beam here, and I actually get a critical hit, but it doesn't matter because Piloswine is like a beast. And if my Frutella here would have had a Flamethrower, then it would have been a totally different game. So I just go for the Toxic, but it misses, and I was like, crap, having all those Parax and a Toxic miss, this is not my game. So I just go for the Wish to heal up some HP, and I'm like at a decent amount of HP, like 230, actually 229, and I just debate what I should do here. And I just decided to go for another Toxic here, and he goes for the Earthquake, and it finishes off my Frutella, which I totally didn't expect here. But hey, yeah. So I just go for the Blastoise, and yeah, I thought a Water move can finish it off, but I was expecting a switch into Roselia, so I just went for the Yawn at this point. But I have like no Paralyzed Fathers, so I just decided to stay in with Wartortle. And yeah, just leave it that way, and I get the Parax again, so yeah. So I just debate what I should go into since Roselia is asleep, but I just decided to go for a Rapid Spin, but then I just knew that he had his Hunter, and I was like, oh yeah, Hunter is immune to that kind of move, so that was a misplay on my part. So I just go for the Surf here, and it does quite a lot, and I was thinking I could survive another one, and I do with like 8 hit points, and I just go for the Surf again, and I finish off Hunter, so yeah. Now he goes to his Piloswine, and he knows that he will outspeed me, and he goes to the EQ, and I won't survive, and yeah, I should have switched out here, but yeah. So I just go into my Meteor, and I know Meteor is pretty amazing in NFE, and I just go for the Bullet Punch here, and I get a crit, and it does quite a lot, and I just can get off another crit, so it's pretty amazing here. So he goes into his Magmar here, and Magmar has like such an amazing speed, and it should be used in OU as well, because it's like really amazing. And I know I can't stay in here, so I just decide to go in a Magmar of my own, because I know the fire attack is coming, and I go into my hot stuff, and the overheat does like more than 100, and I think that's quite a lot for the Magmar since it's resistant, but yeah. So at this point I just went for a Focus Blast, because it's the only thing I can do at this point. And Focus Blast does quite a lot here. And yeah, at this point I was debating to go for another Focus Blast or not, because my opponent was definitely going for the water move. But if Focus Blast would miss, then I would be in like real trouble. So I just went for my Meteor here, who is EV trained in Special D, but it does like really a lot, the serve. So yeah, at this point I just know that things are gonna get really hard for me to win here, because I lost like a lot of Pokemon, and I know that Wartortle will outspeed me, so I was just hoping for a crit on the Bullet Punch here, so yeah. So I just decided to go in my Libelle, and Libelle is like harmed a lot by the Stealth Rock here, and I get the speed boost here, so yeah. But now I know Piloswine is going to Ice Shard me, and then I'm just only left with Magmar, so I know it's like pretty good game for me here, so yeah. So he goes for the Ice Shard and he takes down my Libelle, and I'm down with Magmar, so Magmar will be taken down as well. So yeah, very good game here, iosubmihaitza. You can move on to the next round. I hope you guys enjoyed the battle a bit, so yeah, rate, comment, subscribe to the Federation, and see you next time.